Shalom, all praises to Yahweh Bahasham Yahweh Shai, double honors to the elders of Great Millstone who rule well, peace and salutations to all the brothers who's pushing this work in sincerity and in truth. This is Brother to mine from Jimmy's Toronto coming at you with another video. So, as you can see, this is another proof, another example of how our elders have been on point with breaking these prophecies down that we're seeing right now coming to fruition. Right when the Apostle John had these visions, he just wrote down what he saw, but he couldn't give you a name, right, of what he saw, but he can only tell you what in his time he can only use words, right, to describe what he's seeing in his time. So you have to translate that over into our time, right? That's why our elders is worthy of double honors, right? They've been telling us about this thing ever since, you know, they've come on YouTube, and even before the YouTube in the 80s, they've been knowing about the this RFID technology, right? Is in the early 90s, it came heavily into fruition when you saw the credit cards and all that stuff, right? Which a lot of people thought it was a credit card that was the mark of the beast, but it's really not, right? That's their understanding. People back then, their understanding, was very low. But now, because the prophet John, he told you that the apostle John, he told you that it's gonna be inflicted in your right hand, right, or in your forehead, right? Could be left hand, right hand. It really doesn't matter, right? But you have men that crept in unawares, like you have idiots, like the sons of thunder idiots, telling people that the Israelites that this mark is only gonna be amongst the higher echelon of society, which are the kings, politicians, people that make traffic, make business deals and all that stuff, right? Which they're lying to you, because those men are hardly gonna have this thing, man. Right? You think the elites are gonna have the damn chip, right? Maybe they will, maybe they won't. But if they're the one making it, they're gonna look at you like you're bowing down to me. I'm not putting that shit in my arm. And that's how these rulers will think. That's how they will think, right? Um, but anyways, how do you explain this? How do you explain the fact that you see someone here who's gonna show you what this so-called new game changer is by her waving her hand, right? You think this is just gonna be only the elites are gonna have this technology in their hand? No, they're gonna have everyone, right? That's what the scripture tells you: small and great, free and bond. It's everyone. Okay, so you guys should just put the Bible down, man, because every time you guys speak, there's something stupid coming out of your mouth, and only just because the Lord's not dealing with you. Secondly, you're also here to set up and deceive people, also, right? You're a devil, just like Esau, right? You are your father, the devil, right? Um, let's play this video for a little bit, then we're gonna get into Revelation 13.
At the grocery store without credit cards and cash. Let me show you how it works. You need
and they say Salakia, and they say game changer. This is not a game changer, man. Right? I can easily do this with a card, a debit card, whatever. You know, it doesn't make it doesn't make it any cooler because you can do it with your arm or with your hand. You know, you women are nothing but freaking dildo heads, man. Airheads. Anything that's trendy and cool, you hoes be jumping on it. That's why I know whenever the power of the Israelites comes into the earth, and for us to rule under Yahweh Shai and King David, you women are going to do nothing but bow down, because you only respect power, okay? And you just, as the wind blows, so is the mind of a woman, because Esau right now, they can see that the power of Esau is in the earth, so they're going to do whatever the person or the people who's ruling are telling them to do, right? This stupid ass new technology, but it has to come out for us to get out of here anyways. So check this out.
You need to sign up an Amazon One kiosk. You insert your credit card and the machine scans both of your palms. Then you enter your mobile number and agrees with terms of use. You're all set. I didn't believe that it worked that simple and decided to check it straight away. I just got something to drink and went to the cashier. And This is the moment. I just paid.
What's faster than cash exchange? Just go up to the cashier and give them your cash. What's faster than that? There's nothing special about this whole self checkout garbage with your hand, man. You know. But women are just like children, man. Like the scriptures don't lie. You women are just like children. The new toy is in town, so you gotta go play with it. And then when you get tired of it, you just throw it down to the side. You know.
Paid using my palm. Can you believe? What do you think about this technology?
This picture's
I just
probably,
paid.
this picture's probably in Europe somewhere. Anyways, let's get right to the scriptures, because this is starting to get on my nerves. 13 and Revelation 13, and I'll start at um I'll start at 14, right? It says here, and no, actually 15. Um, all right, let's start at 14. The main point is at 16. And deceiveth them that dwell on the earth. Okay, let's start at 15. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast. Right? And you see the image of the beast is being, that woman right now is worshiping the image of the beast because she's in awe of the things that are about to be implemented in the society. The chip and all that stuff is part of the image, right? So she's giving credence to the image, the technology, the system, right? Image of the beast, right? That made the image of the beast. So that the image of the beast should both speak, right? Let me read that again. And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast. Oh, I missed that part. Esau, Edom, right? He's the one that's in control right now. He's the one that rules the world, right? So he's the one through the beast himself, right, giving the power to the beast, which is Esau, Edom, giving the power to the beast, right, to set up the system, right. The beast is we call them the NATO and the EU, right, the economic the EEC, right. All those countries are used to set up the beast system, Salakia, right? And that's what we have right now. All those Edomites that's in these different countries, right? In the NATO and the EU, all those countries are used to set up the beast right now, the system. So like they're the beast and they're using their power to set up the system, right? And they're gonna have people bowing down to the system and the beast. They're already doing that without even knowing, right? So like, and he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, right? That the image of the beast should both speak, right? And you're seeing it speaking right now. What you're seeing right now is this new system being implemented in the earth, right? And you're seeing it speak at this moment. And then you have people trying to discredit um, what the elders are saying about this beast and the beast system, you know, through the Holy Spirit. But you're gonna have blood on your hands. Like I said, you're gonna have blood on your hands by not warning the people and telling them what's about to happen. Right? The Lord gave all of us this the knowledge of this book for us to warn our people, and now you're out here spreading rumors, right? Lying to the people, being a false prophet. But you're gonna have your reward in the lake of fire, right? Even before that, the Lord might even destroy you niggas with within the race war, which in Jacob's trouble, right? That's why the Lord said, "I'm gonna get this after that judgment must first be start at the house of Israel, man, right? And cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed, because a lot of men and women, right? They're gonna try and flee the system. They're gonna try and live in the woods, in the forest, right? A lot of people in the Bible Belt, right? A lot of people, because a lot of people already know about this system, and people are not going to want to be chipped and controlled, right? And they're going to rebel against this thing. They're going to rebel in the future, right? Which is the near future, by the way, right? So men of the Lord are going to rebel. There are people, their Edomites is going to rebel. That's going to rebel against this image of the beast, right? This system, right? They're going to rebel against the beast itself, which is NATO and the EU. So those people are going to be put to death, right? They're going to be martyrs, right? And he calls it all, right? So Esau, Edom, this is his time to shine. Both great, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads, right? So you see that woman flashing her stupid ass wrist across the metal object there that's scanning across a scanner, right? Thinking that she's doing something great, you know. And how they're gonna have this thing scanning your forehead is they're gonna probably have that thing, in the pandemic when they had that scanner pointing at your forehead. I think that's gonna be implemented also, because the forehead part isn't, and that could be, a physical thing, and that could be a spiritual thing also. But I'm going with the physical because it mentions the right hand or the forehead, right? And that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark. So this is the chip, in the form of a chip. That's the mark, right? And the name of the beast or the number of his name. So this all ties in together with the system, the chip, and you being a part of the system, which is, the beast system, right? The image, it all ties in together. And if you're not part of that, you're not going to be able to do anything within their perimeters, right? You're not going to be able to live. You're not going to be able to to rent a car, right? You're not going to be able to own a home. You're not going to be able to work. So you're going to be under the outer temple, Esau outer temple, man, right? We're not gonna be able to be in or anywhere around these sheeps, right? So this is gonna be a very crucial time for the men of the Lord, right? Because this also is our trial. This is our testament. This is our the trial of our faith, right? That no man might buy or sell, save that he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Here is wisdom. Let him that hath understanding count the number of the beast, right? For it is the number of a man, which is the Esau Edom, and his number is 603 score and six. So I'll leave it there. I'll say shalom.